Hello everybody. Electronic devices become more and more sophisticated and so helpful in many different tasks. In fact, people have strong dependency on them, thinking that life would be hard without them and ignoring the bad effect they can have on people. Cell phones are one of the most dangerous electronic devices because they can damage badly people's health and pollute the environment, even ruin the economy. Financially, cell phones are damaging people. People buy them even though they don't need it. In a family, we can see everyone having a cell phone, although there is a landline phone in the house. Even children can have a cell phone in a family. And each cell phone costs. Each of them have a monthly bill payment and each of them consume electricity. Moreover, people can change their cell phones many times in the year. They can buy new ones or upgrade them with a monthly payment plan. The cell phone can be easily lost or stolen. For example, this year I have changed my phone 3 times and in total it cost me around $1,300, and all of these expenses could be avoided by using a landline phone and so save money. Besides economical problems, cell phones have many bad effects on people's health. Their chemical composite is the origin of some radiation between different atoms that can have bad effects on our health by damaging many different kinds of cells in our bodies. According to Kendall Morgan in a magazine, Science News, Kendall is clarifying that the danger we are exposed to happen every time we are making or receiving calls, and he's explaining that an amount of pills is sent from the cell phone to ourselves, and those pills even controlled and regulated are negative for our health. These dangers are hard to avoid because of the commercial reason. The producer of cell phones can only care only about the revenue they get from selling cell phones and prefer not to let the consumers know the dangers they are running. These dangers have bad effects on the environment. After the cell phone is worn out, it is usually thrown in the garbage without being aware that it's a chemical particle composite that can pollute the environment. Also, Flint is explaining these particles and their toxicity in an online forum. The circuit board in cell phones contain myriad toxins such as arsenic, antimony, beryllium, cadmium, copper, lead, nickels, and zinc. Brominated flame retardant are found in the plastic housing, printed wiring board, and cable. The lithium, iron, and nickels metal hydride batteries contain heavy metal such as cobalt, zinc, and copper. Many of these chemicals are present in bioaccumulative toxin BPTS and have the potential to be released into the air and grounder when brown in sanctuary and dispositive online. Preliminary testing by Department of the Toxin Substance Control has shown that Cell phones are likely to be determined hazard use and end of life and will require management under universal waste regulation. Universal waste regulation must be recycled or managed as hazardous waste. Disposal at unauthorized site or land life is a serious crime as well as serious environmental threat. Additional research by Dr. Timothy Towns of the University of Florida for the US EPA has also found that cell phone to leak hazardous level of lead when disposed in landfill condition. In spite of avoiding these dangers shown here, many people are addicted to the cell phones and believe that their life would not be significant without cell phone. They are like clothing to them. Wherever they are having their cell phones on their hand, even at school, in class, or at work. Even though not allowed in this institution, people take risk and use them there. People can be expelled from class or fired from work. Other than that, cell phones can keep distracting people. Some children or teenagers pass all their time playing games on their phones or texting messages between each other wherever they can be. And this is hard to quit because cell phones become more and more an habitual distractor. People use everywhere cell phones, and most of them don't care in using them while driving, even at school driveways. According to Dean Forrest, police officer at Washburn University, in an interview on November 23rd, that in Kansas, people make or take calls or even write messages and do not pay attention on the traffic. To write a word of 5 letters, it takes 3 to 5 seconds. And this length of time is for to drive 165 feet. Driving this distance without having any eyes on the driveway shows how dangerous is driving and texting. Car accidents, lawsuits, high-cost tickets are consequences of using these cell phones while driving. And Dean Forrest is saying that a state law is being established to prohibit the cell phone use or any other electronic devices that we can send text messages with in the future. Dean Forrest is precising that 70% of cellular calls are made from automobiles, and at least 150,000 car crashes per year are related to cell phone use on the road. So driving over the phone kills more than driving under influences. To conclude, we can say that cell phones have more negative effects than advantages on people and on the environment. The financial damages are uncountable, and they are destroying people's health and life and pollute the environment. Even though people become more and more addictive on the use of cell phones wherever they are. Thank you.